So, this is Thursday, the 29th of December, and this is my personal yoga practice, and I get the first post. Oh yeah, that's right. Cool. Getting started. Forward fold. Short forward fold, so I can decompress the spine and neck. Get out any kinks. A few little kinks in the neck. Oh, look at that. A little pop of the spine. A little back. And we're good to go. First up, upward facing dog. Or, actually, this is downward facing dog. And where to spell it, you can see it. Alright, so bend the knees at first to get the upper body into a good spot. Then start to straighten the knees. And I keep my arms kind of like my hands, kind of like my handstand practice. And I keep the fingers, instead of pointing straight forward, I keep them out to the side a little bit. And then feel that lovely stretch. We have 2 minutes, 15 seconds left. And then as I'm resting in the pose, right? Shoulder works a little bit. Try to straighten the back some more. Try to straighten the knees a little more to feel some sensation. Glutes and hamstrings. You can pick up the toes a little bit every once in a while. Don't want to feel too much effort, but I want to feel some sensation. And trying to straighten the back and really trying to open the shoulders. I don't know how to say, but like open the armpits more, right? The armpit side of the shoulders. And feel the stretch. Okay. I'm hearing things. A minute, 20 seconds left. And relax. And these aren't perfectly straight. They have a little bit of a bend in them. Because the hamstrings feel, they don't feel tight, right? But for this positioning of the body, since I've got both legs, right, stretching the hamstrings on both legs, it's different than stretching the hamstrings on one leg. You stretch it both, it's a different kind of tightness than when you stretch just one. So yeah, still lots of room for growth on this. Nice. And then shoulders starting to get a little tired. Right at the top of the shoulder. That muscle needs to strengthen up. Gain some endurance. Get another 25 seconds. And relax. That's how relaxing this pose is. Straighten the spine, rotate the hips a little more, straighten the knees a little bit, and I do believe that's it. Alright. Actually felt vibrations through the hands. Alright. Pops in the knees, nice little hero's pose as a breather. And then we get started with upward facing dog. Alright, so that's hey, up dog. And feel that. Feel it in the back. Make sure the back's in the right spot. There we go. Oh yeah, you can barely see me, huh? Hey, got a new watch here. This is up dog. Get the fingers pointed towards the toes to provide extra sensation on the forearm. I feel it more on the right wrist than the left wrist. And that right elbow was giving me a little, seemed like it had overextended a little bit the other day. But then I got the little back in place and get the head up. Feel the stretch. This feels like one's closer than the other a little bit. Feel the body. Feeling more sensation on the forearm close to the wrist than I am on the low back. Yeah, relax. Try to rest as much as I can. Get a minute and a half left. Because the next pose is going to be an effort pose. Up after this is a wheel pose. And relax, feel the stretch. The reason I'm doing this upward facing dog at this point in the practice is to set up the next pose. To me, upward facing dog is a great pose to get the posterior flex in the spine started in a nice, safe way. That if your back's not quite ready for it, you can just kind of hold it and wait for the back to get ready for that nice posterior flex for the 40 seconds. Breath. Feel the lungs. Weight of the body into the hands. Pull the head back just a little more, maybe. Oh, and 3 minutes are up. Good. Well, the hero pose is a brief breather. Next up is wheel pose. There we go. I can't type even after doing that. Very cool. Next up. There we go. On the back, heels close to the glutes. Hands close to the ears. And I like to start off by just getting on the head, reposition the hands, and then press up. There we go. And eventually the arms will get straight. They aren't yet. And I've got my fingers pointing straight, which I normally don't like to do, but that's how I seem to come up in that pose. So I spread the hands, rotate the hands on the earth a little bit away from each other. And feel that stretch on the front side of the body. Still an anterior flex on the spine, but feel more stretch in the abdomen area. And then feel the shoulders wake up, because they have to put forth effort, because I can't get the elbows locked yet, because of all the stretching going on the front side of the body. Concentrate. Focus. Relax. A little more. Body's having a nice crescendo of effort. Feel the shoulders, and that's it for that. Upper body shot. Alright, but we'll finish off the last minute or so with a camel pose. Camel pose. You can stretch. Still an anterior flex on the spine, but you can, since you're pointing straight up, target a different part of the spine. So on this, I'm using the hands to help control the amount of sensation, the amount of flex on the back. And actually I get a lot of flex in the neck. So I feel a stretch on the throat. Which of course changes what my voice sounds like. forward. Clear that out. A little break between poses. Try to remember how to type. There we go, look at that, I can't type. Next up, forward fold. So very slowly, the back was just in the posterior flex, now we're moving towards anterior flex. So I have to very gently work my way into the pose. And then bring the feet together. Get the heels, ankles, balls of the feet comfortably together. So I pick up the toes, take the balls of the feet together. And relax the toes. Relax the upper body. Allow the pelvis to rotate. Keep the proper rotation on the foot, right? You're rotating to the sides of the feet to prevent too much stimulation on the ankles. That's why you put the ankles together. Just to feel that sensation and to help control the placement of the feet on the earth. Feel the spine relax. Decompress the spine. Feel the kinks between the vertebrae. Open the neck. Flip the arms, keep yourself balanced, both sides. Minute 17 seconds left. Relax. Feel some more if you can. Hands under the feet. So I have my, you've got your foot, right? You've got this bone on the side of the foot, right? And there's that bone ends, right? So it's like the pinky knuckle bone or whatever. Have my pointer finger, first finger on the left hand is all the way down, caressing the back end of that bone close to the heel. Thumbs on the inside of the arch. Relax the shoulders, straighten the knees, maintain balance. Yeah, slightly different balance challenge, right? Because now you get your hands under your feet so you can't move your arms quite as much for balance. 3, 2, and 1. Hey, hey, that's that. Alright, now hip opener. There we go. Started, the way I open my hips is behind the head. So today's 29th, start the left leg. Bring this back. Find that foot. There we go. Careful with the muscles in this area. They slide back and forth across the bone. If you're not ready for that, on one side they might be flexible, the other side might not be flexible. Be very careful with that. And we'll see. Look at that. Kind of got it right there. Let's see if I get some extra. Can I? Oh, look at that. That's what that's supposed to be. Now can I relax? Is the pose sustainable? Just like it might be. There's a little tug on the left shoulder and the shin, but it doesn't seem like that's gonna get rectified. And there we go. So we've got the side of the foot, the elbow, right elbow, onto the side of the left foot. Have the left arm. Actually, have my fingers pressed into the ground, and then my wrist pushed onto my thigh a little bit to help keep the rotation. So I'm using my hand and wrist to push up on the thigh to keep the rotation where I want it, and then I'm actually floating I can either float my left foot or just let it relax. And it's actually, I've got quite a bit of sensation right on the spine, right in the middle here. It seems like there's a curve in the back that's just pressing right into the floor. Relax if you can. Feel that sensation, and yeah, so of course lots of sensation in the thigh. There we go, that feels better on the back, but a different sensation on the thigh. Now the left hand is just flat on the earth. Just keep breathing. Relax for another 10 seconds. And that's that. Ever so gently, very, very gently. Get out, right? Because these muscles down here, right, they're going to slide back and forth across the bone. Be very gentle with that. And you've got to reestablish blood flow with the left leg, the left foot. There we go. So yeah, feeling the blood flow get back to the left foot. We get the other side started. And go and lay down first. Bring the foot up. Hey, check your toes. And be real careful as you open the hip and then close the hip as you bring the knee back around, because yeah, those muscles will slide back and forth on those bones, and it might not feel good. So you got the Achilles back there, and we'll just do it like last time. And look at that. I got the shin all the way behind the neck. Alright, so I can just use a lot of neck effort and keep this going, but you put the left elbow around the right foot so that you can use the left arm instead of having to use so much effort in the neck. And again, you can see on this side a little better. So last time I was kind of pushing like this because I was actually, I guess, trying to rotate towards the camera. But this time, I'm more on the side, which is how I ended up on the other side last time. And so I've just got the hand snug with the hip, or behind the glute. And yeah, from here, relax, right? Just that simple, right? Yeah, there you go. See the foot. It's just that simple, right? With years of practice. And relax. Feel the breath. Yeah, right? This is my practice, right? So as inspiring as it may be, it may not be your practice. So don't do things you can't do. If the body hurts, don't do it. If you feel pain, stop, pull back. Behind the pain. Sensation's fine, pain is not good. Because as you hold the poses in a place of enhanced sensation, the threshold of where you can go before you feel pain increases. It allows you to go further and further without feeling pain. So in this pose, do I feel pain? I would say no. Do I feel sensation? Yes, I feel sensation here. And actually, I felt the muscle loosening, right? Because muscles tighten during the day, and then when you do a an enhanced stretch, they start to loosen. So I felt that in the thigh. And that's that. Gently, gently, gently. Be very, very careful. Release the pose. Yeah, because all this stuff is in extra spot, and then you gotta get one foot back to the right leg. Alright, so next up is hamstring. Clear that out. Get the next one started. Left foot first. So I get my feet to a little bit more than 90 degrees. And today is the 29th. And so with the 29th, I start with the left leg. This is going to be a hamstring stretch. But it's going to take a little bit to get down there. Slowly start to bring this through. I don't feel that sensation that I normally feel at the top of the pelvis, the base of the spine, on the left side. Oh, I've got some sensation there. And again, just the man parts. Head and shoulder move towards the earth. Left hand slides under the right hamstring. Right hand slides to the outside of the left foot. Yeah, this feels more open today than it normally feels. I did get up a little earlier today. Did a little bit of other exercises before this, so maybe that has something to do with it. It's a nice, beautiful stretch. Lots of sensation on the left hamstring. And it feels like I can try and scoot that right foot a little bit further open. But as I try to do that, it drives the hamstring, the left hamstring into the ground, and that doesn't feel good. So we'll just kind of stick with this today. Maybe tomorrow I'll open the legs a little further. And try to turn the bicep side of the elbow towards the front. Feel the right ball and socket joint. Yeah, those on the left arm. The eye of the left elbow points towards the front. Feel the right ball and socket, as it usually has quite a bit of sensation. 10 seconds left. And that's that. Alright, let's get this a little closer so you can see it more easily. And the other side. So, the right side. Set your gaze. Start to feel the body, because the back was used to going to that side. Now you gotta turn everything around, and things move kind of slowly, especially for deep stretches. You gotta move real slow. And stretching the left shoulder this time, which is not as open as the right shoulder. Although the right hamstring is generally more open than the left. Yeah, just kind of slide right down. Get the head and the shoulder on the earth. Slide the slide the right hand under the left hamstring. And slide the left hand to the outside of the right foot. From some stretch, want to reposition that right hamstring a little bit. There we go. Yeah, twist the eye of the right elbow, so bicep side of the right elbow towards the front. Feel a little pop in the right ball and socket joint, or I just did. And then get that left hand properly positioned on the right foot to feel a nice stretch on that left ball and socket joint. That seems to have the highest amplitude of sensation. Alright, but it's in a smaller portion of the body as compared to the hamstring, which does have a decent amplitude on the sensation. You can hear it, and it's spread about a larger muscle, more of the body. And then try to relax the body, those muscles that are being stretched, for another minute or so. Relax. Feel the breath slide in and out of the body. Yeah, it feels like I need to get the legs a little bit more parallel. Feels like that could open some more. Relax. Feel the sensation. And that's it for that side. So next up, splits. Hey. Get that started. And so the spine wasn't quite ready for that because it was used to sitting here, and then even just coming back to straight. It's like, oh hey, yeah, we're not used to being straight. But in any case, bring this forward so we can get the legs. There we go. Get the man parts into a good spot. Yeah, right? I mean, there's no other way to say it, right? There's just certain parts that need to get adjusted, otherwise it's not a sustainable pose. And now it is a sustainable pose. Feel a nice relaxation for just a moment. Today's 29th, so I use the right hand to grab the left elbow first. Really grab just above the left elbow, then use the left hand to grab kind of the bottom of the right forearm. The fingertips around the bottom of the right elbow. And this really squeezes the shoulder together, right? Squeezes the upper arms into the shoulder. And so I feel a lot of compression actually on the right side. I got a minute 17 left, a little bit I gotta switch over to the other side. And eventually, right, I should be able to just kind of move freely, even with my hands down together behind my back. Not yet. Feel a lot of compression on the right shoulder. Okay, and then we'll swap sides. So I use my left hand to grab just above the right elbow, bend that, and then grab the bottom of the left elbow with the right hand. So yeah, I feel right, same sensation on the other side, but not nearly as much amplitude. So apparently the left side can tolerate this compression a lot more than the right side. I am naturally a little bit left or right-handed. So maybe that's why. The right side feels more sensation. And that's that. Alright. Dismiss that. And handstand practice. There we go. Got another viewer. Awesome. So, my handstand practice. Alright, easy mode starters for handstand practice. Start off in yogi squat. And let's get the camera up so you see. There we go. So, start off in yogi squat because it's just that simple, right? If you can't do it, that's alright. Just go where you can. Elbows, press the knees out a little bit and just kind of hang out. Hands to the earth. Fingers spread open, right? Out to the side. And then from here, kind of shift forward. Get your hands in the right spot. Should be underneath the shoulders, maybe a little bit outside the shoulder. It seems like right here is where the shoulder is. And then bring this forward. It's just so easy, right? You want to bring the shins towards the triceps. And look at that. If you practice, you can go straight to crow pose. Then you practice some more. You start to lift the hips. Keep your balance on your hands. Takes a lot of effort. Oh, come on. It takes a lot of core effort to do that, but you just practice every day. See if you do that again. Balance, focus. There we go. And relax. Keep breathing at a relaxed pace. Apparently that's it for now. Alright, so hey, we'll pop in the left shoulder, left ball and socket, do a little headstand. We'll start off with the old tripod headstand. Don't do headstands if your body's not ready for it, right? So this is the starter, right? You get your hands on the earth, you get your neck down, you get your neck nice and straight. You have to use effort in the neck, right? Because be very careful with the neck. That's why I say, my advice, don't do headstands until the body says it's ready for it. You'll know when that happens. Now look at that. The feet come up, right? And then, I don't know, can it be seen? Yes, I can. All right, and you don't want to move your head when it's on the earth. That's why it came out. You just kind of do that, right? It's just that simple. Lotus headstand. Flip the lotus around. And then try to do the lotus crow pose, right? Something I discovered about a week ago. I'm not sure this will work. I don't know if I can balance. But we'll see. Oh. Not today. Alright. But you go slower. You maintain balance. And awesome. Alright. Well, that's my practice for today. Thanks for showing up. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had fun. I shall be back tomorrow at 8 a.m. So have fun. See y'all later.